Today we're going to be speaking about whether Michael may have a new mask for Halloween Ends or whether they're going to give him the same one he had in 2018 in Kill. I feel like Halloween Ends is bringing a lot of questions to the table, obviously, with how we were messed around a little bit with Kills and just the release dates. It's given such a big window for Ends to be thought about and changed. And one of the first big changes that we knew was the 4-year time gap and the uncertainty of where Michael actually is. And with the 4-year gap, I definitely think there's a chance we could get a new mask in the Halloween film, whether it is from the very beginning or it picks up later on. Now, it also depends highly on where Michael's been, whether we see where he's been. Because, for example, if he has been out, let's say the radio tower is where Michael's been hiding, and he's in a cave somewhere, he's not likely to have picked up a new mask along the way, which leads me to think we might see the same mask, just a little bit more damaged, obviously over the 4 years, which I don't hate. I do think at the end of Kills, it was extremely fucked up, with like the blood. Like, that mask looked crazy. It was insanely cool, but it was fucking crazy. If you have been looking online, there are some different concept masks that I've seen online. This one on the screen right now is the one that I've been seeing the most. I'm pretty sure all of you would have seen this mask at some point by now, whether it was a post, a picture, a video. And I don't want to knock it and say that it's shit, because at the end of the day, it's a concept. It's a cool looking mask. And even though I do like the idea of Michael almost becoming one with the mask over time and it almost like molding into his face, I think the idea of like the literal like skull type thing that's on one of the sides is a little too much. It reminds me a little bit of like a Jason Voorhees kind of mask, which I don't think I'm a fan of. I don't think it fits perfectly. In my honest opinion, I think we're going to get the same mask that we got in 18 and Kills. At least to start with, I think we get the same one that was in the final shot of Halloween Kills, and I think maybe we're going to see some more, maybe a little bit of chipping on it. Not overly done. I don't want it to look at all like the Rob Zombie Halloween 2 mask. I think that would be so overkill, and I don't think that's gonna happen. With someone like Chris Nelson working on it, we know that he wants to keep the respect of the original, so I really do not think he'd do that with it. There is potential for Michael to maybe pick up a new mask, possibly the complete white mask from 78, if maybe there are some like little shits that have made this Michael Myers mask. It's very unlikely to me, in my opinion, but I want to cover like most of the basis and what could happen. Maybe there is a point where Michael manages in the film to get his hands on a pure white mask, and we see Michael in the closest thing to the 78 mask since like the flashback, for example, but obviously it's present time. But that's just a possibility. I do really like the 78 mask, of course, but I don't know how they'd convincingly bring that back into Ends. So in my opinion, I do think we are just going to be getting the same mask and it's just going to be worn. I think on James Jude Courtney, the mask looks sick. I think he fits it really well. And yeah, them going overboard with the mask that we got in Kills and doing loads of stuff to that, I don't see that happening. But I also don't see Michael just, like in the previous Halloweens where it's a new film, he's got a brand new mask with different shape and everything. We're not going to get that. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, if you have a different opinion, let me know in the comments of what you think may happen with a mask, whether it's going to stay the same, whether it's going to differ. I am really interested to see what this mask is going to look like. Whether when the first trailer does come out, maybe in like summertime, whether we get to see Michael's mask or not, whether they reveal too much. I think we'll know roughly by that trailer. But I did see a comment on somebody's post where they said, imagine like at the end of the first trailer, we just see Michael in his full white mask, and I don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, a lot of things up in the air with this film, but I'm enjoying making these videos. If you did enjoy, please leave a like. I have so much more Halloween content on the channel already. So yeah, if you like anything Halloween or Michael Myers, you might as well subscribe, because I literally am going to be posting every day to do with that film. But I promise I will get into other horrors. I just feel like the whole Scream element right now is a little bit overpopulated, and I feel like I have a lot to say on End still, so I'm going to just be uploading what I enjoy. But I'm really excited for the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre film. I want to do some content on that. But yeah, just subscribe, because it's a nice thing to do. And I'll see you guys in the next